They lie to you. They smile at you. And while you are busy trying to figure out why you feel so drained, they are already planning their next move 3 steps ahead. Welcome to Mysteria. If you clicked this video, your gut is already screaming at you. You are the type of person who walks into a room and instantly absorbs the stress of everyone else. You are the fixer. You are the healer. You think this high empathy is a divine gift. You are wrong. To a predator, your empathy is not a gift. It is a target on your back. Your need to save broken people makes you the perfect prey for the dark triad manipulator. These are not just people with bad habits. These are psychological hunters. In this video, I am going to dismantle the entire machinery of their control. We are going to dissect the 7 stages of soul murder, the chemical addiction they plant in your brain, and the only tactical way to escape. Stage 1 is the mirror. You think you met your soulmate? It felt like magic, didn't it? They liked the same obscure music. They had the same childhood trauma. They finished your sentences. This was not fate. This was mirroring. In the beginning, they were not listening to you to understand you. They were listening to download your personality file. They studied your insecurities, your dreams, and your voids. Then, they shape-shifted into the perfect puzzle piece to fill that void. This phase is called love bombing, but a better name is the anesthesia. They overwhelm you with dopamine and validation so you do unfeel the surgery they are about to perform on your reality. Stage 2 is the devaluation glitch. Once they know you are chemically hooked on their praise, they must establish dominance. They need to see if you will choose them over your own dignity.
Ow.
They execute a glitch. This is a calculated moment of cruelty. Maybe they make a joke about your weight in front of your friends. Maybe they vanish for 24 hours and leave you on red. When you finally ask what happened, they don't apologize. They say, "You are too sensitive." Or, "I was just joking. Relax." This is a test. You accept this insult. If you apologize for being upset, you have failed. You have given them permission to proceed to the next level of abuse. Stage 3 is the erosion of reality, or gaslighting. Gaslighting is not just lying. Lying is, "I didn't eat the cookie." Gaslighting is, "There never was a cookie." You are imagining things. You've been forgetful lately, haven't you? The goal is not to hide the truth. The goal is to break your trust in your own mind. Over months, this induces a state of cognitive dissonance. Your brain holds 2 opposing realities: the reality you see and the reality they tell you. To survive the stress, your brain eventually gives up and accepts their reality. You become a passenger in your own life. Stage 4 is the phantom third party, or triangulation. A manipulator is a coward. They never fight you one-on-one because you might use logic to win. So, they bring in a phantom referee. They will say things like, "My ex never complained about this," or even "Your sister thinks you are acting irrational." Suddenly, you aren't arguing with your partner. You're arguing with an invisible crowd who all agree with them. They manufacture competition to make you feel insecure. Stage 5 is the chemical leash, or intermittent reinforcement. This is the most dangerous psychological weapon in existence. It is how casinos addict gamblers. If you pulled a slot machine lever and lost every single time, you would walk away. But if you lose 10 times and then win once, your brain releases a massive spike of dopamine. You keep pulling the lever, chasing that high. The manipulator does the same. If they were cruel 100% of the time, you would leave. So they switch. One day they are the monster. The next day, they are the angel from stage 1. Your brain becomes addicted to the relief of the abuse stopping. You aren't staying because you love them. You are staying because you are a drug addict, and they hold the needle. Stage 6 is the smear campaign. Predators know when their prey is waking up. When you start setting boundaries, they know the end is coming. They will not let you control the narrative. They will strike first. They will reach out to your family, your friends, your boss. They will say, "I am so worried about her mental health. She's been acting so unstable lately." They poison the water supply. They isolate you so there is nowhere to run. Stage 7 is the discard. Once they have drained your energy, your bank account, or your self-esteem, they get bored. They don't just break up with you, they replace you. Usually with the exact person they told you not to worry about. They want you to see it. They want you broken. So how do you win? You cannot out-target a narcissist because they do not care about truth. You cannot love a psychopath into a good person. The only weapon that works is the gray rock method. It must become as boring as a stone. No anger, no tears, no explanation. When you stop reacting, you cut off their food supply. They will starve. But escaping is only half the battle. The real question is, why did you let them in? Why did you ignore the red flags in the beginning? Why does your brain feel bored with nice, normal people, but feels chemistry with people who hurt you? This wasn't just bad luck. This was programming. You attracted them because of a dark, hidden part of your own psyche that you are terrified to look at. A part of you that believes love is pain. This brings us to the most terrifying concept in all of psychology. The reason you are trapped in this cycle is not because of them. It is because of you. It is because of something Carl Jung called the shadow. Your shadow self is the basement of your subconscious where you hide everything you are ashamed of. And until you unlock that door and confront the monster living inside you, you will keep attracting monsters in the real world. But explaining the shadow, that is a rabbit hole so deep, it requires its own investigation. If you are brave enough to face the darkness inside yourself, click the video on screen right now. We are going to find out what you are really made of.